Everybody sweats. It's a natural process of our bodies, but that doesn't mean it should go uncontrolled. We all want to smell fresh and feel confident, so today I'm going to show you how to choose the best product for you and also how to use it properly starting today. You may be surprised to see that you've been using antiperspirants wrong for years. While it's okay and expected to be building up sweat in the gym, on holiday, in the sunshine, or if you have a particularly physical job, it's not something you want to suffer from every day. And make no mistake, there are plenty of people who suffer, who are embarrassed and get very anxious in work and social situations. If you're one of these people, just remember you're not alone. There's nothing wrong with you and you're not an unclean person. You just need to use the right products in the right way. And stick around to the end where I'll be sharing 3 bonus tips for avoiding smelly armpits. It is important to point out that there is a medical condition called hyperhidrosis, where the body produces far more sweat than is usual. Some studies suggest it affects between 2 and 3% of the population of the USA or the UK, and is most commonly seen in the armpits, although it's possible to express as sweaty palms or feet or even all over the body. Causes can be varied, including inheriting it from your parents, hormonal issues, reactions to certain medications, stress and anxiety, etc. Speak with your doctor, as there are a number of solutions available, including medication and Botox injections into the overactive glands. The other point to make is that antiperspirant and deodorant are totally different products, with the former blocking the output of sweat and the latter simply masking the smell created by the bacteria taking advantage of the sweat and the body heat. Because sweat itself is completely odourless, it's the bacteria that creates the smell. We have 2 types of sweat glands, the apocrine and the eccrine. Eccrine glands excrete salt and water as part of the body's mechanism to cool itself, whereas apocrine glands excrete a mixture of fats and proteins. This provides a feast for the bacteria living on the skin. It's these glands that go into overdrive when you hit puberty, and the true culprits for the infamous stinky teenager's bedroom. When you apply antiperspirant to the skin, it's pulled partway down the sweat duct, where it creates a gel-like plug which impedes the sweat travelling up the duct to the skin surface. There have been some concerns regarding the safety of using aluminium antiperspirant products, with studies showing possible links with Alzheimer's and epigenetic processes that can lead to cancer, particularly breast cancer. However, the evidence is still inconclusive. If you are concerned, there are natural products you can use instead, although these need to be chosen with care, as the primary ingredient is baking soda. Why is that an issue? Well, baking soda is highly alkaline and can negatively interact with the natural more acidic skin, particularly in sensitive areas such as the armpits and groin, and result in a rash. This rash is irritating but generally harmless and will settle down in a few days. Some users also find an issue with the strong essential oils that are also used. So if you go down the natural route, you may have to try a few brands until you find the one that works well with your skin. You can reduce the chance of a rash by leaving at least an hour between shaving and applying the natural antiperspirant, and looking for a brand with a low baking soda content. There are 0 baking soda options on the market, although it's likely you would need to reapply them throughout the day to keep sweat at bay. If you're looking for a standard antiperspirant, there are 3 main delivery options available. I'm going to go through each of them and also give my personal recommendations for each type. Links in the description below, and this is not a sponsored video. Sprays are hugely popular and very convenient. They also avoid direct contact with the skin, which is appealing to many who don't like the idea of rubbing a roller or stick under their armpits, which have skin residue from the day before's application. There was a move away from sprays several years ago due to concerns over damage to the ozone, as well as they tended to have a high alcohol content, which is very drying to the skin. Nowadays, spray deodorants are CFC free and therefore ozone friendly, with many 0 alcohol too. I recommend Sanex Men's 7-in-1 Protect. Not only does it have an effective antiperspirant action, it also includes a deodorant which is effective without being offensive. Unless applied in excessive amounts, I don't have any issue with white marks, and just like other sprays, you don't get the sticky build-up that can come from using sticks or roll-ons, and it easily lasts all day. Easily my least favourite way of using an antiperspirant is with a roll-on. While the compactness makes them ideal for travel, and they also don't clump the way sticks can, I'm not a fan of the wetness when using them and the need to wait some time before you can put clothes on. I also don't find they last as long as the other options. That said, if you're a fan of roll-ons, then I would recommend Nivea Men Dry Kick as being the best I've tried. I've had the best result in sweat reduction and longevity from using stick antiperspirants, and if you're a heavy sweater in the armpit area, then I suggest you use a good stick product. As mentioned earlier, they can lead to clumping, particularly if you have very hairy pits. but their effectiveness is worth it, and the clumping can be reduced by not over applying. There are many good stick products on the market, both solid and the newer cream and gel types. A word of warning about the gel and cream versions. They can contain a lot less product than their packaging suggests. Hold on up to the light and you'll be amazed that the internal well of product is half the size of the plastic outer casing. I have two recommendations here. For a solid stick, the clear winner is Mitchum Men Clear Controlled Antiperspirant Deodorant. Bizarrely, it's not available on Amazon, which is weird as they seem to sell anything and everything outside of a new kidney. But it's available in most large supermarkets and pharmacies in the UK like Superdrug and Boots. For a cream stick, I've been impressed with the performance of the Maximum Protection line from Shore, of which I've recently been using the Sport Active version. So that's my rundown of choosing an antiperspirant. I promised you 3 extra tips for avoiding smelly pits, and here they are. Number 1, trim your underarm hairs. Reducing the volume of underarm hair makes cleaning easier, reduces the heat that bacteria love, and helps more of your antiperspirant product get on your skin rather than lay uselessly on the hairs. You could use a small pair of scissors, but a much better option is to use an electric trimmer with a plastic guard on it to reduce the hair length without chance of nicking the skin. I use a rechargeable one from War. Number 2, apply your antiperspirant at night before bed and not in the morning. This may seem strange, but applying it at night gives the product more chance to seep into and plug the sweat duct. For extra confidence, apply a stick product at night and then a light application of spray in the morning. Antiperspirant should only be applied to totally dry skin, so don't apply it directly after a shower. Let the skin dry thoroughly first. And number 3, use an antibacterial soap when in the shower to give a thorough cleanse to the armpits. For this, I recommend Dettol's original antibacterial bar soap. It's crazy cheap at just £1 for a twin pack, available at most large supermarkets and pharmacies. Just make sure you only use it for under your arms. So there you have it, my guide for what to use and how to use it. Have you found a perfect product that you could suggest to the rest of the community? If so, leave your recommendations in the comments below. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If so, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up, as it really does help the channel. I produce new videos every week, so make sure to click the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. My name is Bear Clark, and I'll see you again real soon.